let us share the space. You're sweet like candy, your wine, intoxicating like brandy. You are a turn on, the way you wine and you perform. Bouncing up your tum-tum, they calling it woman to come. Temperature is rising, the heat is making us sweat. You're hot, we are enjoying this moment. Come down, work it, just work it. You have a trending profile, enticing moves with style and charisma. Your beauty is out of this universe. Sexy, come, let us share the space. One drop, wind back up. Tiptoe, now move real slow.
Like this at the
Fast wine, again, one more time. Come, girl, tremble, tremble, tremble. You're hot, temperature is rising. You're so amazing, yeah. You're hot and sweet. Hot, sweet. You have a
Check. What's up, everybody? It's the CurryCrusader here live in the studio with the Postman now.
Your beauty
The Postman now.
out of this universe.
The Postman now.
Sexy, come.
Coast to coast with the Postman now. Here, Christmas Eve, vibing tonight. Listen, it's the Postman now.
Amazing.
Well, they're gonna get tired of me talking about these people now. It's the Postman now.
Hot and sweet. Hot, sweet. You have a trending profile, enticing moves with style and charisma. Your beauty is out of this universe. Sexy, come, let us share the space. You're sweet like candy, your wine, intoxicating like brandy. You are a turn on, the way you wine and you perform. Bouncing up your tum-tum, they calling it woman to come. You're hot, temperature is rising, the heat is making us sweat. You're hot, we are enjoying this moment. Come down, work it, just work it. You
It's a Christmas Eve special.
fight, enticing
All the way from Trinidad and Tobago.
style and charisma.
Representing New York and the US.
Is out of this
Postman.
universe.
Bringing gifts now. Gifts of good music and good vibes.
Share the space. One drop, wine back,
Understand what we're doing here.
tiptoe,
A lot of people don't care about me, but I don't care about them.
fast wine,
That's why we just have pure vibes only. We ain't bothered with them foolishness.
tremble, tremble. You're hot, temperature is rising. The heat is making us sweat. You're hot, we are enjoying this moment. Come, girl, work it, just work it.
This tune here is called Trending Profile.
Profile, enticing moves with style and charisma. Your beauty is out of this
A
universe.
real walk-up song, you know.
Sexy, come,
Real
let
walk-up
us share
song.
the space. You're sweet like candy, your wine, intoxicating like brandy. You are a turn on, the way you wine and you perform. Bouncing up your tum-tum, it's calling it woman to come. You're hot, temperature is rising.
Alright, Postman,
Yeah.
introduce yourself to the world.
Yeah, I go by the name of D Postman, the Coast to Coast Man. And I want to let the world know that I'm here to promote my music on Pure Vybz Radio with my boy Cohen.
Hey, listen. This Trending Profile song sound like you get a good wine and you have a tabancana.
Your beauty
This trending profile song. So like somebody give you a good walk up.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but it's a vibe,
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
No, it sounds like tabanca to me now. It's a good thing though. It's a good thing though. All the good songs come from heartache and tabancana.
You have a trending profile, enticing moves with style and charisma.
Hear the tune now.
Your beauty is out of this universe. Sexy, come, let us share the space.
This is for all
You're sweet like candy. You're
the beautiful women out there, the mothers,
intoxicating like brandy.
single parents.
You are a turn on.
You have a good heart and you know to love,
Bouncing up
You're
your
trending
tongue,
right now.
they calling it woman to come. You're hot. Temperature is rising. The heat is making us sweat.
Hey, you're hot. Hey,
We are enjoying this moment. Come down,
steamy.
work it, just work it.
So what's the influence for this song here?
Trending profile.
Besides the tabancana.
Well, the influence for this song was basically, due to, everybody on social media and with all the different platforms and, people always posting nowadays, people do more posting and live and, than they party when they go out and thing,
Right.
So, this is to, like, let the ladies know that, you're trending, you have a trending profile. So, I think that it could relate, a lot of females could relate to that idea and that concept of being trending and having a trending profile.
Get to all you followers now. Ladies, big up yourself. Every minute and every day, become a trending profile now. That's the good vibes for real.
Absolutely.
That's the good vibes for real. That's
And the good thing
vibes for
about
real.
being trending or having a trending profile, there are so much different areas that you could capitalize on,
Okay, yeah. As in?
Well, you might just have a good workout program or good workout ethics and be on the media and be trending because there are so much people might be looking for that type of, to know how to work out and to look sexy, or even, hairdressers, you could be a hairdresser, and you do good hairstyles, so it's so much different ways you could become trending on the platforms,
Yeah, mostly trending people is consistent now. Consistency is the biggest thing now.
Absolutely.
Consistency is the biggest thing. If we don't have consistency, we're not making no moves.
Absolutely. And then too is a way to big up, for fellas to big up the woman too, because, if you listen to the lyrics, it talk about,
Yeah, it's a love song. I was saying, the banker sound like a love song. You don't hear a song like that no more,
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I was saying, you feeling sweet. That thing we old. But we're not old, because vibes don't get old.
Absolutely
Just generate.
Yeah, it gets sweeter.
Yeah, you understand? But we like the vibes in the song though still.
Yeah, man. This is one of my favorite songs though, And it's a song that, you'll be surprised that a lot of DJs don't even know this song. But when I go out sometimes and a couple DJs that I go events with and they put this song on, you find that the people don't even switch beats. It's like, they just stay with the groove, whatever, is going on and just vibes to it.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That is nice. No, I said the vibe is coming back, The postman is delivering vibes.
Absolutely.
Snow, sleet, and whatever.
Absolutely. Coast to
you understand?
coast.
Coast to coast. Posting up and giving you the vibes, first class delivery. And that's what it's about.
Yes,
Because
brother.
you understand? If you can't pass them vibes, you're not making no moves.
Absolutely.
I tell everybody about that all the time. This tune here, we're going to pass this tune to all of the DJs around the world.
Absolutely.
Around the world.
Absolutely.
But you see, this tune here is the tune that I first heard you. And I said, but wait, soca is back.
Absolutely.
It's party now. We're not just picking up things and running away now.
Right.
Party nice and we're chilling. What? Okay.
This is another one of my favorites. You know?
Okay. Now, the vibe you have with this now. Up in here. You had to put the New York flex in there.
Absolutely. Well, you know, this song here, right? When I got the beat from Soca Go out of St. Lucia, you know, well, one of my occupation, you know, I do plumbing as well as, you know, do music.
Okay.
And I was doing plumbing one day and I was just vibing off of this beat, just vibing. The beat, you know, from the time the beat touched, it just did something to me, you know.
Right.
Wow. This is something here that I gotta work with. And, you know, that's why I tell some people sometimes, even with writing music, it's always, for me, you never know when that moment is going to be. Sometimes the music and the rhythm just talk to you. You know, so it's a lot easier to come up with a vibe when you really feel a beat. And this beat here was one of those beats. You know?
Yeah, this beat's a nice beat. This beat is a nice beat. It's a nice groovy beat. The baby making beat. Slow grind beat.
Absolutely. And you know, I think this song here, this is one of my this song here is so underrated in a way, because when I listen to the lyrics of this song and how it came together, and big up to my vocal producer Fojo, you know, if you listen to the lyrics of this song, right, I'm expecting a DJ when he hear this is, you know, he would be so enthused to want to play this song because of the lyrics, you know, party nice, sexy girl them foods it right.
Yeah, that's the thing though, but you understand? That's the good vibes about a party now.
Right.
You know what I mean? You come in the party nice and you say music sweet, woman sweet, drinks is just right.
And the DJ mixing right.
Right, DJ mixing enough good vibes.
That's the elements for a good party, like you say.
Yeah. That's the same vibes you have to pass through. Same vibes you have to pass through.
Smelling the high grade bunning.
All of that now. But you know what's a good vibes? You know what I really miss? A nice backyard pan scene. Good pan yard now.
Right.
I miss a good pan yard now.
Well, you gotta come back to New York, bro.
No, I didn't mean it. Wait, we outside. Okay. January 15th, Capricorn Madness, Tony B birthday. We already have everybody coming out. Wildfire them will be out there. Black Chinese will be performing, so we outside January 15th in Brooklyn.
January 15th?
Brooklyn,
well, we outside. Postman ought to be up in there.
We organizing now. Tony B, link up. Postman outside now.
Yeah.
You understand? We need to deliver some good vibes now.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So this party nice now. I like how you did up in here, man. Up in here. Remind everybody, hey, we all over the place.
The girl them right. The vibes it high. And going mixing right. Yeah. I'm gonna have a real good time up in here. Pure Vybz Radio. What girl getting on loose everywhere. Get on, girl. Top shelf liquor. Money ain't no problem. Bottles buying. Like today,
where we say Cohen?
Party nice, and the lips on ice.
And this is Christmas Eve, so you know, enough places tonight having a party. That's nice.
Nice. There are parties all over Atlanta now. There are parties all over Miami. We all over the place still, but we're in Atlanta right now. Vibes in our Christmas Eve with Postman. Delivering the vibes now. We come before Santa, so hey, all enjoy yourself now.
For real.
The vibes now. And wine and chaser. I always take the bartender. Party nice, party nice, party nice, and the drinks on ice. Party nice, party nice. DJ mixing music right. Party nice, the party nice. Sexy girl, them fruits it ripe. Party nice, party nice. Ready to drink till the head get light. Party so nice. The girl them a bubble. Party so nice. Them a go down there. Party so nice. Drinks in we cup. Party so nice. Bartender full it up. This is the fete of the year. It's plenty. This is the fete of the year. This is the fete of the year. With plenty. Hey, party nice, party nice. Right here at Pure Vibes Radio, this is how we do it on a Christmas Eve. We say DJ mixing the music right. Party nice, party nice.
What is your what is your favorite Christmas party you ever been to?
My favorite Christmas party.
Yeah, like the best party you say Christmas is it that Christmas? Which one was it? And what year?
Wow. You get my hard question there, boy.
No, it's Christmas time now.
Well, boy, to me the best Christmas parties, the ones that you really ain't plan. Is the ones that, you know, you just link up with your friend and your family and, you know, you have who beating a pot, you know,
right.
And liquor flowing, and, you know, to me that is the best kind of Christmas vibes to me, you know, a parang. The original parang, when you call parang in Trinidad, is when you go with a group of friends and you go by a friend or a family and you give them a parang.
You come with the drum,
everything.
Everything. We eat your food, you drink your drink, we taking you and we going by the next partner house.
Absolutely.
You don't do that no more now.
And you're right, you know, well, I haven't spent a Christmas in Trinidad, right, for like the past 30 years.
What?
Right? But the thing about it is, though, growing up in Trinidad, my family used to do parang. They're from Valencia.
Right.
And they had a parang group. And they used to mash up the place every Christmas, you know. And all my uncles and them who used to play quattro, who used to play box bass, you know, who could play shack. So, you know, those were the most memorable times, you know, Christmas parties that I can remember.
That same for me.
Yeah.
Same for me. Because we used to do the same thing in Brooklyn, and when we moved to Miami, they say, hey, same thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
But when you're in Miami, you saw with other different Caribbean Spanish cultures that do the same thing now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, boy.
Nice.
So you see a lot of Cubans, Puerto Ricans out there doing the same thing. They just call it something different, but it's parang same way.
Absolutely.
You know, and we just be outside doing the same thing.
Spanish music for the Christmas season.
For the Christmas season, for real now.
That's really parang, right?
Yeah, no, that's serious, because that's part of the Spanish culture, because Trinidad have so much different background or culture that separate us from everybody else.
Right.
So we have English, French, Spanish, Syrian, Indian. And we have so much different cultures in Trinidad alone that pretty much take up all of the islands. So that's the best part of it. We get to celebrate religious holidays year round. We doing Eid, we doing everything, Ramadan, all kind of holidays we doing, boy.
Well, you know, one thing I was growing up in Trinidad, you remember too. Your dog dead is our party, and look for every excuse. It's raining too much, you know. Let we do something.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, it's bashment.
It's bashment every time. Yeah.
You know.
Your son past common on trends. Hey, party.
Yeah.
Everything.
I wonder if it's still that way now. They still partying like that.
Well, you know, they love still party like that. You know, they just party till they drop dead.
Yeah,
you know, I had a cousin like that. You know, rest in peace. You know, Mario. He was here this year. I came by and he was partying with everybody, and he went back to Trinidad, catch COVID, and that was it.
Mario.
Yeah.
I know Mario.
Living in Arima.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my good cousin did pass just now, and it was sad, but you know we had to pass through it. But still, you know, the vibes still have to come from the older thing, and then as an artist now, see you passing those vibes, not just by music. Community-wise, another conversation we was having before, a lot of Caribbean communities are against each other now. How you think we can get together as in the Caribbean diaspora, to really give us some forward movements in not just in education and financial, because that's one of the biggest things we don't have.
Wow. Well, one of the most important thing I think is, every individual had to do their best to work on themselves first. I think once we work on ourselves, then it's a lot easier to come together as a people now, in our community, and then too, we have to appreciate our culture, a little more, in my opinion. You feel me? And everybody want to be the top, Sometimes, it's good to just support your brethren and let him, get to that level. And that way, we all could, develop,
Right.
individually and then come as a team, I don't know if I said that right.
No, you said it right. You said it right. The whole thing is now to get everybody to come together. We have to learn new things and unlearn a lot of different things.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I see a lot of things we have to unlearn, because a lot of things we have that we laugh at, like different funny things that we do, like, the way we discipline our kids or how we was disciplined. We have to get some of that out and realize how we could push forward to the future. The education we never really had a problem with now.
Right.
Because everybody from the Caribbean are ready to get something done. But, as in certain ways to kind of educate them more in financial-wise and business-wise and get them out of the small island vibe, because, everybody leave the island and come out here and then they get content now.
Right.
They get content and think, oh, just because I live in good,
But you're so right on that point. The thing is, one of the hardest thing really, like you said, is to unlearn what you already learned, even though might not be the right thing.
Right.
But because you're so accustomed doing that, and the right thing, and the truth come to light, and sometimes it's hard to really make that adjustment. And I find that a lot in my movements, and I'm wrong. Sometimes like one of the things that I know, right, is that I know now is that happiness, right? Like a lot of people look for happiness from on the external.
Right.
But I don't care who you are, what you have. If your happiness don't come from internal, then you could be an unhappy person, even though you have a lot of things that you wish for and you work hard for, So that's one of my understanding, that, we got to search for happiness on the inside, and then it's a lot easier for the things on the outside to be a part of that happiness.
Exactly.
Rather than looking for the things on the outside to make you happy.
Exactly now. Exactly. You see that? Boy, you hit it on the head.
Yeah.
Build yourself from inside first now. 'Cause
Absolutely.
outside you can still be ugly no matter what.
Absolutely. And look, another thing too, like I understand now, see, a lot of us allow things to bother us as if it must bother us. When in fact, the only reason why something may bother us is because of how we think about that thing.
Yeah.
And that's one of my understanding, and this is one of the things that helps me to stay in a peaceful, mood, because I do my best not to allow things on the outside of me to affect me totally on the inside.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a good way to keep your balance now.
Absolutely.
Good way to keep your balance, because you have to keep the vibes going, the real good vibes going. Real good vibes going. This song here, I love this song. This is one of my favorite Postman songs.
This is my latest release, and it's really a nice song. I think it could resonate with a lot of people.
No, it resonates. That was saying it's not a song where everybody wants some style into it, you know. It's a simple song that have a big meaning to it.
Absolutely.
Because what happens is you want to just be in your peace. And peace is a thing where we can't get at all nowadays. Everybody shooting up each other is some kind of new foolishness. War here, war there. But this song here can bring you peace.
Absolutely.
That's the songs we playing out here. Songs that bring peace of mind. Hear this now. Oh, listen to this.
Good vibes, joy in my freedom. I'm in a real good vibes today. I woke up this morning with a real good vibe. No study about bad mind. I'm just glad to be alive. False pretender can't fool me. Backbiter can't bite me. Iniquity worker move from here. All them blood suckers. All I want good vibes. Good vibes.
What you want, Cohen?
All I really want is
Pure vibes. Pure vibes.
good vibes. Make joyous memories. Good vibes. Good vibes. Good vibes. With friends and family. Good vibes. Good vibes. Good vibes. Sing along with me. I'm feeling good. So good. So good. I feel like a billionaire living in Hollywood.
But it's coming like a dancehall song now. With a dancehall feel.
Yeah.
And I feel blessed.
It's kind of dancehall rhythm that I fuse, you know. Soca
I got
vibe.
dancehall vibe. You know, old school dancehall vibe.
Praise with joy and laughter. Bad vibes is the womb, good vibes is the
We'll
plan.
play some Sean Paul after this.
Good vibes now, bad vibes don't be
This
a
type of
slave.
vibes.
Good vibes is the master. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good vibes, good vibes, only good vibes. All I
To all the listeners out there, this song, Good Vibes, is on all digital platforms.
make joyous memories. Good vibes.
So I would like you guys to add it to your playlist. D.E. Postman, Good Vibes. It's on iTunes. It's on all digital platforms.
I'm feeling good. So good, so good. I feel like a billionaire living in Hollywood. I'm in a real good mood. I'm good, real good. And I feel blessed. Yes, my day is good. Feel like a billionaire. Good vibe. I feel good. Feel good. Yes, I'm blessed. I'm feeling good. I feel good. I'm in a real good vibes. Real good vibes. Yeah, yeah. Yes, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Good vibes. Good vibes. Good vibes. All I really want is good vibes. Good vibes.
Who's the producer on this track?
Joyous memories.
Who's the producer on this track here?
Well, this track was the beat, right, was produced by Soca Go out of St. Lucia. The song was written by myself, and I was recorded by my vocal producer Fojo. He had a lot to do with some of the structure and the melody, and it was mixed and mastered by Parry Jack, one of the best in the business right now.
Okay.
You ever heard of Parry Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of big work.
A lot of big work. Big up
Yeah.
Perry Jack. The thing is, it has a nice international feel now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like on a Sean Paul level where you can play it anywhere.
Right.
You know, you can articulate yourself. People have to ask like, what is he saying?
Absolutely.
Stuff like that. So that's enjoyable. That's really enjoyable. Still on the good vibes. You have this one here. How you get to this one? This have a whole.
Well, this song, right, was it's a Nigerian beat, and it was written by myself and Sheldon Williams, one of my co-writers to a couple of my songs. And this was just, I don't know, Sheldon came up with the idea for the song, the verses. And well, I told him what I was looking to do, wanted a song that could really, let everybody know that, it's one blood, color red, one race,
Right.
human race, and it should be one agenda, have respect for life, So, but I recorded this song about 2 years before the pandemic, and I wasn't ready to release it So during the pandemic, I was driving my car one morning and I put my flash drive into, my system, and this song came up. And I was like, wow. I said, this is the time to release this song, because at that time, nobody wasn't paying attention. It wasn't if you're white, if you're black, if you're fat, if you're slim, if you're Christian, if you're Muslim, right? The pandemic